Class 10 students, a major update has been given by the CBSE regarding your second board examinations. Now it's almost the end of March, and in mid of April, around 20th as stated by the CBSE, your result will be declared. So some of the few major updates that we have for you in this video is, first, your copies are checked. CBSE has told themselves that all the copies are checked, so anytime they're going to release your results, mostly around 20th April. Not the exact date, give or take 2-3 days, but around 20th April your result will be declared. Now after that, the main circular they have released is your LOC, list of candidates. Now beta, what is happening is, when you go to a school, when you give your first board examinations, you will get the result, and then we'll proceed for the second board examinations. How exactly to proceed, that is explained completely in this circular, right? So let's look into that. This is a circular for submission of list of candidates for class 10th second board examinations. This circular is mainly for your principal, for your school, on how to submit the LOC, but what you need to be aware of, let's look into that. So according to new education policy, we know that there will be 2 examinations. Second will be in the month of May. Now what exactly, how you have to proceed for the LOC submission, that yes ma'am, I have to give the second board examination as well. Lots of you didn't get your mathematics paper right, you want to give it again, or even some more papers you want to give it again. That's how you can give that is explained in here. Now LOC, the first thing you have to see is LOC. The submission of LOC will be happening in 3 phases. The first phase, this ongoing phase, that is going on from 18th March to 31st. 18th March to 31st March you have to submit your LOC in your school. Now how you have to do it? You go to your teachers, you go to your principal, or you talk to them and tell them that ma'am, these are the subjects that I want to give paper of. Now however, your result has not been declared. Obviously if they're saying it will be declared on 20th April, how will you submit LOC? So this LOC is mainly for CBSE to know that what kind of how much preparation they need to do to conduct the examinations, right? So CBSE has decided to make the schedule of submission of LOC in such a manner that all required information is available with the CBSE in advance to make the foolproof preparations, right? So they also have to maintain all the centers to give exams, right? So that is why they want just a number on how many students are probably will be appearing for the second board examinations. However, after getting the result, let's say you get your result on 21st April. After 21st April, they will be opening a window where you will go and you will give them money, you will pay them to go to give the second board examinations, right? So the first submission will be 18th March to 31st March. Examination fee payment will be next day from the day of declaration of result. After your result is declared, from that, after 5 days, you will be able to pay for the second board examinations for whatever subject you want to give the exam for, right? And then continuously for second phases and third phases, that CBSE will declare as we go further, right? Now what you need to be take care of, these are some of the few points that you have to take care of. First is the examination center. The number of examination centers will be very less, because obviously all of you are not going to give the exam again. Few of you will go to give the exam again, so your examination centers might not be near your home. So make sure you are checking your examination centers before you go for the exam, right? So they've clearly mentioned to be informed that as examination centers would be limited in number, hence their examination centers might not be nearer, right? Second, no examination centers will be changed once allotted. Then third is, be advised that whosoever wishes to appear in the second board examination because of any reason, they should submit an LOC during first phase, as this will help CBSE in advance to prepare for the examinations, right? Now, however, student can decide finally based on the declaration of result and then pay the examination fee. Students who decide based on their result may submit both LOC and the examination fee during second phase. So this phase, 18 to 31st, is your first phase. There you just have to declare, you don't have to pay anything. Second phase, after your examination is declared, then there will be the second phase. You again have to submit an LOC along with the subject that you have to give along with the examination fee. right? Now next we have in this is students from Middle East countries. This is specifically for Middle East countries. In Middle East countries where exams have been cancelled, they can submit their LOC after declaration of results in the second phase. Okay, that is again true. What else do we have in this for us? So these are all the eligibility criteria we are also aware of. You should be appearing in the first board examinations. That is done. So all of you should have appeared in the first board examinations. All of you who have passed and want to improve their marks can appear in the second board examinations. All of you who got compartment can also appear in the second board examinations, but not in the improvement category. They will be under compartment category, right? And you can give the second board examinations for 3 or less than 3 subjects to improve your marks in 3 or less than 3 subjects. These are mainly the most important things, and your syllabus and exam scheme of examination, your syllabus will be the same as of the first board examinations. Now few more things you have to take care of, that is your examination fee. They have released that the fee to be remitted for to participate in the second board examinations, that will be 320 per person date per subject. So it will be 320 for single person for single subjects, and if you wish to give 3 subjects, that will be 960. That is for India. For Nepal we have 1100 per candidate per subject and 3300 hence for 3 subjects. Similarly for other countries that are Middle Eastern countries, it will be 2200 and 6600 for 3 subjects, right? So date of finalization of LOC data, the fee to be paid online before the last date. After your result of first examination is declared, they will give you 5 days. Before the end of the 5th day, you have to pay this fees, right? And next, if you fail to pay this fees, that is the normal fee that you got the window for 5 days, after that you will be charged a late fee of 2000. So make sure you are very aware that you want to give the second board examinations or not. Okay, the fee will be only accepted in the online mode. That is a very important point. In school, if you are going to give the cash or you're going to give any other mode of your payment, that will not be accepted by CBSE. On the CBSE portal, you will have to give the fees online. You will have to submit the fees online only. That will be done by your school. So maybe you can give the school cash and they can use their bank account and pay the CBSE online. But to CBSE, the fees should be online and not in cash or some draft, right? So these are it for this circular. Yeah, so you will have to pay the late fee if you fail to pay that 360 rupees per day, per exam, per subject for that 5 days, right? So this is all for this particular circular. Make sure you subscribe the channel for more such information. Just remember that you should be very careful right now till 31st March. What? 31st March you have to go and submit the LOC. This is the first phase. You have to submit it. It is mandatory. Okay. So this is it for this video. Make sure you subscribe the channel. I'll meet you in the next one for more such updates.